for their kids. I was thankful when my parents went through a divorce that I had a great teacher, Mrs. Lang, who taught me how to read because I was having trouble just because of the drama happening back at home. But she encouraged me and made reading fun, and I began thinking what I could do with it, and people really liked to hear me read, and broadcasting occurred to me, and voiceover, and all those particular things happened. But I had some kind people in school, and I had some kind people that owned businesses that I worked for that were very nice to me and really filled in the gap. And a lot of teachers are quasi-parents. You know teachers, you know what I'm talking about. They know they got drama at home. They know they got problems at home, and they get love from their teachers. They say you're not supposed to hug them, but hey, teachers do. And I'm so thankful for the so many teachers out there and guidance counselors that have been doing an amazing job, because this doesn't happen every day. This is not an everyday occurrence. It doesn't happen every month. There is another fruitcake that went into a university today with a gun, and I think he injured 2. And I'm right about that on Central Michigan's U campus. They identified him as an African American, and they said there were reports shot at the campus hall. On campus, suspect still at large. Police advise to all take shelter. The city says the male suspect is considered armed and dangerous. School released that information on social media around 9:30 a.m. on Friday. An automated phone message from the school also was sent out to students Friday morning. Central Michigan University, they have about 23,000 students in Mount Pleasant, which is about 70 miles north of Lansing. You're wanting to know where that is. But, why people go and do this, angry, upset, disillusioned. Some people say it's over, a relationship. It's over a girl. I had an officer tell me that's why this other cat here in Florida did that. It was because he was upset about a girl. I guess, they said usually these things happen this way. There was multiple things going on here. He was just a fruitcake. Stricter gun regulation, more background searches, not just handing over an automatic rifle to anyone. They're saying 21, and there's the deal. President Trump, I think, is trying to do a really good balancing act because, the NRA and the Republicans, the NRA and the Democrats, a lot of them have a lot of different views, but a lot of Democrats out there believe in our Second Amendment. And, we want to make sure that we're not penalizing law-abiding citizens. And a lot of times that can happen. And it could be a slippery slope to finally they're going to go door to door to round up all the guns. First of all, you're not going to be able to do that. It's not going to happen. People won't surrender their guns. And here's the truth. The truth of the matter is there is millions of these AR-15s. They're everywhere. Everywhere. And a lot of them are for sale. A lot of them you can get them without numbers on them. A lot of people have them in houses, stowed away somewhere. And you parents, you think you got them locked away just in the right place. Your kids know where it is. They know how to access it. Kids kill their parents all the time with the guns that they own. Hear it all over the place, all over this country. There's always some tragic thing where a kid goes off, kills his parents with their guns. Why they end up doing these particular things, I don't know, but it's evil. It's a breakdown of spirituality. It's a breakdown of the brain. I don't know. I'm not a psychologist. All I can tell you is we're here witnessing this stuff, and all we do want, really, we want to feel safe. But, folks, in a free and open society, unfortunately, you're going to have loose cannons no matter what you do. I applaud LL Bean. I applaud Walmart. I applaud them for taken this initiative to try to do what they can to try to minimize and mitigate more damage, more collateral damage. I think they're just trying to do their part. And again, it's commendable. Unfortunately, I just don't think it's a total solution. You have to kid yourself to believe that. It's not going to happen. We all have to do a better job, and we can do a better job than the federal government could ever do, and that is to take more responsibility and educate our kids on telling the principal, telling their teachers. Who cares if you rat them out? But if somebody's suspicious, it goes back to saying what the FBI has always said. If you see something, say something. If you hear something, say something. We all need to do our part to make things safer.
We'll help you survive this thing called life. We're for the people, for the people, for the people is there.
It's unlike anything you've ever been through in your life, man. I was driving. This kid threw a grenade at us. It went right over our vehicle. It was 12 years old.
The shockwave went through my head, rattled up my brain, and left.
Danger is around you 360 degrees at all times, and you can't unlearn that.
It's impossible to describe the sacrifices these men and women have made to protect our freedoms. And the job of rebuilding their lives is massive and growing every day. Many will need the programs offered by the Wounded Warrior Project for years to come.
I didn't know what PTSD was. All I knew is I was having nightmares. And when I got released, my reintegration was go check in at the VA, man.
My first coping mechanism was use drugs. Just numb it, don't feel anything.
I was angry. I'm trying to pull myself out of that right now.
Your gift today of $19 per month will honor and empower these veterans so they can aid and assist each other.
The Wounded Warrior Project is a life raft.
I can say this without question that I wouldn't be here today if it weren't for it.
Wounded Warrior Project is the first step, getting back out into the world and reforming yourself outside of the service.
Call or go online with a pledge of $19 a month. You'll receive this Wounded Warrior Project blanket, and your gift will provide critically needed programs that rebuild lives.
That was my first feeling of actually being a part of something bigger than myself again.
Well, I lost a few really close friends overseas, and if I quit, I'm going to let them down, and I'm not about to do that.
I'm learning to face my fears head on. To trust and see what happens at the end.
It's a long process, but I had the drive and desire.
Please, call or go online with your gift right now.
For the people is there.
Your American Heritage. It was a crisp fall day in 1950. President Harry Truman was living in the nearby Blair House while the White House was undergoing some remodeling. Furtively, Oscar Collazo and Griselio Torresola, Puerto Rican nationalists, entered the presidential grounds with the all-encompassing desire to kill President Truman. They crept to the bushes and measured every move. But it was not to be. Alert Secret Service agents drew their weapons and fired. One intruder instantly killed. The other captured and sentenced to death for killing a presidential guard. A gracious Truman later changed the sentence to life in prison. This has been Don Keyes, with a look back at an almost forgotten event in your American heritage.
Remembering your American heritage, each For the People broadcast. To learn more, log on to our website 24 hours a day at forthepeopleshow.com and tune in next week for more of your American heritage.
Introducing the official For the People coffee mug, featuring the colorful red, white, and blue For the People logo with Keith Allen on a ceramic 11-ounce coffee mug, perfect for any hot beverage of your choice. This mug is a great reminder of what we stand for: God, country, and family, with conservative values and good old-fashioned common sense. To order your For the People coffee mug, pay just $20 plus $3.99 shipping and handling at forthepeopleshow.com. That's forthepeopleshow.com. And enjoy.
1877 Cars for Kids. KARS Cars for Kids. 1877 Cars for Kids. kids. Donate your car today.
Donate online at carsforkids.com. That's cars with a K. Pickup is quick and easy. You'll get a vacation voucher and maximum tax deduction.
1-877-CARS-FOR-KIDS. Donate your car today.
A republic, not an empire. And I think we need to get back to those, republic virtues.
Amen. For the People loves America, and for that reason, we will fight the fake news media with our broadcast, conveying the truth with news and insights that matter. Our dedication to this mission is a group effort to fix America first. Can we count on you today to help For the People? Supporting For the People helps us broadcast on radio and online at forthepeopleshow.com. That's forthepeopleshow.com. You can make a one-time donation or become a monthly supporter today and help bring a show that matters to people that want to be in the know without the big media spin. Common sense, family values, and a conservative point of view, all on For the People. To join For the People as we strive to broadcast live across America, log on to forthepeopleshow.com. That's forthepeopleshow.com. All the best. May God bless. And For the People Weekend continues on your radio, on your smartphone device. I am Keith Allen. You are welcome to keep up with us on social media anytime. We are everywhere. We're on YouTube. We're also on, Facebook and Twitter. And if you'd ever want to welcome something that you want to talk about on the Twitter sphere or comment, you can go to hashtag talk. TALK 2 TO Keith Allen. Allen's ALAN. Hashtag talk to Keith Allen. And at forthepeopleshow.com, you can find all those social media apparatuses, and always love to get emails from any of you that listen. And again, this weekend, going to see Chuck at the nursing home, at Signature Nursing Home. And if you'd like to send him a short email, that would be terrific. Maybe a little gift or something like that. You want to help out, buy him some candy or a gift or something like that. Be happy to do that. Just something to warm his heart. He's just slowed down a lot, but he keeps up with the news. He comments about things. He calls, talks to me, and asks me about particular things or suggests different things as well. So he still monitors things that are going on. Just we wish that Chuck could definitely be on the air. It's just not happening. He's gotten sick, but he's still alive and hanging in there like a trooper. All right, so here's Vladimir Putin. Fox 13 is our local affiliate here in the Tampa Bay market, and so they had to definitely include this in their newscast because of the fact there's this video that Vladimir Putin has put out that all the news channels, it's kind of, you want to talk about propaganda? Just for a moment here, propaganda. This is the biggest propaganda piece that Putin doesn't even have to pay for. Very clever. But showing the technology that basically in a nutshell is going to evade all our radar. All our sensors, everything that we have, that supersonic technology, more or less, that we're not going to even know it's coming. We're all going to be oblivious, especially here in the Tampa Bay area, pulverized with a huge nuke. McDonald Air Force Base, they run all the wars and stuff like that. It's right in our backyard here. But many of the pundits, many of the military experts believe that this is basically the talk that he has to give to his folks back at home, Mother Russia, because he wants to get reelected. And it's a fair election over there. Not. But he needs to get, 70% of the vote to get reelected. And this is the rhetoric that he has to give. And he knows that Trump has his home, his vacation home, his second home, as he calls it, Mar-a-Lago. So, this is something that he and many people believe is what he has to do. One, for back home, to say that he's strengthening Russia militarily speaking, because financially speaking, they're not doing so well. It's not a great place to be. People are hurting.